Hey NoteTakers, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for tuning in and welcome back. If you're a new viewer, welcome. I hope you enjoy the videos because we have fun this side. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you aren't a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button to join in on the fun. Don't be shy. Alrighty, let's get into some legal content. So on today's video, we'll just be discussing my background. We're going through the American legal history of Tammy Taylor Nails, and then we'll have some closing remarks. Just some background on myself. My name is Ria Betwe, but I prefer Ria. I am currently a fourth year UNICEF BA law student, wanting to engage with other law students, individuals who are lovers of the law, soccer fans, and to connect with viewers from around the world. If you have any content suggestions or you just wanting to reach out, feel free to email me at rianoted@gmail.com. Again, my channel email is rianoted@gmail.com, where you can share your law student experiences and share some feedback. Also, don't forget to check my YouTube post section regularly. I posted this this morning, before I was recording. The post says new video tonight. The new video is the one I'm recording now, about the American legal history of Tammy Taylor, where we just go through the American legal history of the Tammy Taylor drama. So make sure to check my YouTube post section because that's where I share what kind of videos I will be recording. Again, I just wanted to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really means a lot. We're on the road to 450 subscribers. So thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's been watching my videos, watching my shorts. It means a lot. As I said, we are on the road to 450 subscribers. So hoping for the best. And as always, my channel mantra, let's say it together now. Ria knows it will grow, Ria knows it will do well, and Ria knows it will reach more people. So for this video, I will just be going through the American legal history of Tammy Taylor Nails. I have recorded 2 other videos dealing with Tammy Taylor. As we see here, I went through a South African case in relation to Tammy Taylor, case number 1, and then I went through another case number 2. So make sure to check out those 2 videos. So in this video, I will just be discussing the American legal history of Tammy Taylor. I made use of legal documents for compiling this history. Okay, so this is how it started for Tammy Taylor and for Melanie Viljoen. She was the president of Tammy Taylor Nails South Africa. So when her and Tammy Taylor started working together, it was all smiles, hugs, rainbows. So I'm just going to play this video.
Any Tammy Taylor franchise.
When you say one female, like one nail?
Yes, just come on in,
okay.
One nail demonstration, and you can see how amazing our products are yourselves.
That's it.
At Tammy Taylor Nails,
Nails are always fun and never feel like work.
Yes, yes. Well, there you have it. It is a growing and a thriving industry. And at Tammy Taylor Nails, nails are always all the fun that you want to be a part part of. So go online and check them out, TammyTaylor.com, because it's the type of business you want to be part of, but it's also the type of nails you want to have on your hands.
Okay, so as we saw in that video, you know, they were all happy, all smiley, saying things together. So that's how it started. So I just want to go through the brief history of Tammy Taylor. She has been in the nail care industry for over 40 years. This is from her website. It says, for over 40 years, Tammy has been dedicated to developing high quality, beautiful nail products that are designed to last. Loved by nail professionals and nail enthusiasts worldwide. These were some of her products. She has spa skin products, nail art paint gel. I don't really know much about nails. I don't really do my nails. But that's who Tammy Taylor is. She's been in the nail care industry for over 40 years. Then enter Mel and Peet Viljoen. So once Melanie and Peet Viljoen entered, this is what happened.
Melanie and Peet Viljoen from South Africa have stolen my identity. I'm Tammy Taylor, the CEO and founder of Tammy Taylor Nails since 1983. They are illegally using my name to sell franchises. They are counterfeiting and selling my products. They have forged my signature on illegal documents, and many more infractions have been documented. They are also being deceptive by using my name, my logos, my trademarks, my copyrights on all their social media platforms. I have been threatened, I have been harassed, and now I'm being stalked by Melanie and Peet Viljoen. I will not be a victim of Melanie and Peet Viljoen's abuse anymore. I will speak out.
Okay, so those are some serious allegations, like forging someone's signature. So we saw how it started and we saw how it's going. So now I want to get into the legal history breakdown. So Tammy Taylor, she allowed Mel and Peet Viljoen to use the Tammy Taylor Nails logo and name. And in 2017, they entered into an international distribution agreement. So in this distribution agreement, a very specific and important clause was included. So this is a clause that after the distribution agreement was terminated, Mel and Peet Viljoen weren't allowed to use any of Tammy Taylor Nails as trademark. The Viljoens also entered into a master license agreement, meaning the Viljoens had the right to open nail salons under the Tammy Taylor Nails name. But in 2021, Tammy Taylor Nails terminated the international distribution agreement and the master license agreement. The important clause comes into play, this one here, that where the international distribution agreement is terminated, the Viljoens aren't allowed to use any of Tammy Taylor Nails as trademarks. It appears the Viljoens ignored the fact that they couldn't use the trademarks anymore. They formed a company, Tammy Taylor Global Franchising, offering franchises in South Africa. So in essence, what the Viljoens did is they ignored this really important clause that after the international distribution agreement was terminated, they couldn't use any of Tammy Taylor Nails as trademarks. But they ignored that and they carried on working. So in my previous video, I discussed how the plaintiff Faith entered into a franchise agreement with Tammy Taylor South Africa. She paid 500,000 Rand, but she signed the franchise agreement on 16 September 2022. Clearly an agreement wasn't possible because Tammy Taylor terminated the agreement she had with the Viljoens in 2021. So just to sum up, the Viljoens International Distribution Agreement and Master License Agreement was terminated in 2021. They contracted with Faith in 2022. This wasn't legally possible because the Viljoens had lost the rights to use any of Tammy Taylor Nails' trademarks. So when they were contracting with Faith, they really acted malafide and wrong. So you can also check out that video as well because it was disturbing. In my opinion, the Viljoens are guilty of trademark infringement and breach of contract. The Viljoens continued using Tammy Taylor's trademarks even after their rights were revoked. The Viljoens are in breach of contract because the International Distribution Agreement contained a clause specifically preventing the Viljoens from using any of Tammy Taylor Nails' trademarks. An important trademark is Tammy Taylor Nails' mark. So it's this mark right here. I got this from a court document. TTN stands for Tammy Taylor Nails. TTN owns various common law trademark rights in the United States, including a trademark for a stylized oval double T mark. So this mark here belongs exclusively to TTN, Tammy Taylor Nails. TTN has used this oval double T mark in the United States continuously in advertising and on products since 2011. TTN also owns a stylized mark in South Africa, which is registered as a mark for several products, including nail care products, as well as online and wholesale store service for nail care products. So, Tammy Taylor Nails owns the rights to this mark. This mark belongs to Tammy Taylor, which is an extension of Tammy Taylor Nails. Tammy Taylor Nails also owns the mark that's used in South Africa. So the Viljoens couldn't use that mark in their businesses because it's owned by Tammy Taylor. So what is needed for Tammy Taylor to show the Viljoens are guilty of trademark infringement? Okay, first, Tammy Taylor Nails must show it actually owns the mark. Second, Tammy Taylor Nails must show the Viljoens used the mark without consent. And third, Tammy Taylor Nails must show using the mark will cause confusion. Let's examine whether Tammy Taylor Nails meets the requirements that are necessary to prove the Viljoens are indeed guilty of trademark infringement. So first, Tammy Taylor Nails must show it owns the mark. As we saw here in the court documents, it says Tammy Taylor Nails owns the trademark rights in the United States. So that is in Tammy Taylor Nails' favor. Tammy Taylor Nails registered the trademark via the US registered marks. Furthermore, Tammy Taylor Nails started using the oval double T mark in 2011. I'm of the opinion Tammy Taylor Nails showed it owns the mark. Second, Tammy Taylor Nails must show the Viljoens use the mark without consent. So, since the international distribution agreement and the master license agreement ended, the Viljoens didn't have Tammy Taylor's permission to use the mark. They had no right to use the mark. So that's how Tammy Taylor shows the Viljoens use the mark without consent. And lastly, Tammy Taylor Nails must show the mark or cause confusion. The Viljoens used identical and counterfeit marks, passing them as those of Tammy Taylor Nails. This is incredibly wrong and egregious. I am of the opinion Tammy Taylor Nails showed the Viljoens are guilty of trademark infringement. Because of the Viljoens using products and services that were of inferior quality, the reputation of Tammy Taylor Nails was damaged. The Viljoens wrongfully claimed the oval double T mark was first used in 2023, but this is false. The mark was first used in 2011 by Tammy Taylor Nails. Essentially, the Viljoens wanted to fraudulently register the mark as their own. So this mark here, that legally belongs to Tammy Taylor Nails and is registered in America and in South Africa, the Viljoens wanted to register this mark as their own. Basically, they were stealing the mark of Tammy Taylor, but they can't do that because she's registered it in America. This is disturbing. Basically, the Viljoens wanted to steal the mark and trademark of Tammy Taylor Nails and make it their own. So they wanted to take Tammy Taylor and all the work she's done for 40 years, her nail empire, and just kind of pass it off as their own. And I don't think you can do that legally because Tammy Taylor has registered a business, registered the mark, the trademark. You can't do that legally. And I'm really surprised that they thought they could do that because Beard here, he was a lawyer. So I'm sure he's knowledgeable of trademark infringement and whatnot. So that's quite disturbing that a lawyer would do that. But he was struck off the roll in 2011. So, yeah. What the Viljoens did was wrong. Trying to take what isn't theirs, promising franchises to South Africans who wanted to start a business, and not honoring the sanctity of contracting. Like, for example, promising franchises to South Africans, like the case with Faith. She paid 500,000 Rand with the hopes that she would get a Tammy Taylor Nails franchise. So the Viljoens kind of preyed on innocent South Africans, which is quite wrong. Yeah, this Tammy Taylor stuff was a bit disturbing. I was a bit disturbed that the Viljoens wanted to grab Tammy Taylor's nail empire, something that Tammy Taylor had worked on for over 40 years. I was disturbed that Piet, as a lawyer himself, would think it's okay to steal someone's business. And as a lawyer, like, you have like not just a moral responsibility, but also like an ethical responsibility, especially when you're contracting. So that disturbed me as well. And also that they were preying on, South Africans who wanted to break into the nail care business by promising them franchises, even though the international distribution agreement and master license agreement was terminated in 2021, yet they still continue to contract with clients such as Faith in 2022. So they both knew that the franchises wouldn't materialize, but they still accepted money from people, which is really, really disturbing. So, yeah, those are the Viljoens. So, yeah, it was really interesting learning about the Tammy Taylor drama, because as I said in my other videos, I saw it in the news. I wasn't really understanding, and I think I started to see how disturbing it was when I started reading case law in relation to Tammy Taylor and the Viljoens. So, yeah, it was really interesting but disturbing reading about it. It also just teaches us to be sure and to do your research and to be careful, like who you're contracting with. Alrighty, that was my attempt of explaining the Tammy Taylor American legal history. I tried to the best of my ability. Make sure you also check out my other Tammy Taylor videos. These ones over here. They are under the RIA Cases playlist. So I have, it's from, because I like numbering my videos, number 19, 20, and 21. So make a little playlist. Also make sure to check out a lot of the shorts I've been posting. I like to post shorts in relation to the YouTube video I'll be doing. It just helps me be organized. Okay, so I will be taking a bit of a break, if anyone cares. But I will be back on 15 September 2025, and I will be covering a different topic. I enjoy covering different topics. It's fun. So feel free to watch my videos and shorts in my absence. If you're a regular viewer, you know I hate littering. My mantra has always been stop littering. Please stop littering, NoteTakers. We only have one planet, so let's all do better, stop littering, and look after our planet. Don't litter, do better. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I am the CEO/employee/boss, and this channel is my daily bread. It's my job, so help a lady out by subscribing. I'm on the road to 450 subscribers. I hope you guys will stay tuned and that you watch my new videos. In closing, I shall say first, thank you for listening. Second, don't litter, do better. And lastly, see you on 15 September. Thank you so much, NoteTakers. Until next time.